All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Top Three Views. Looks a little different today. It's just going to be me. Jerry is taking a break. So, yeah, it's just going to be me. But we still have some stuff we could talk about. It's probably not going to be as long just because, like I said, it's just me. And I feel like there's not really, I mean, there's stuff I could say, but it's easier to obviously when you can bounce ideas off and someone else is saying other things that, to keep the conversation going. But just me. So we still got a good amount of stuff. First, we got to start off with obviously rest in peace to DMX. If you guys didn't hear, which you probably did, but if you didn't, he obviously passed away. I forget when now, but a couple days ago probably. And yeah, so legendary career, legendary guy. So rest in peace to that. It's a big deal. He's in. The good thing is, well, there's no good thing, but he was working on an album and a documentary apparently, and I seen a report saying that he actually finished it before. So obviously, him dying is whack. But we got music, got a documentary that he actually worked on. I like when not that he actually worked, but he actually finished because I like when artists actually finish their work and not just like the family or whoever's in control just putting stuff out that wasn't meant to be put out and then making money off of it. It's very weird. But if he really finished it and this and that, and this is what he wanted, perfect. But yeah, so like I said, rest in peace, DMX, legendary career, legendary person. But now we got to talk about this documentary. We had to talk about this documentary that I seen on Netflix called Seaspiracy. This one came out probably, I don't know, maybe week and a half ago, 2 weeks now. I don't even know. But this has changed my life. And a documentary similar to this has changed my life before. And there was a point in my life where I went vegan. And then I decided not to be vegan, to just like only eat chicken, I guess. Not really eat pork, not really eat uh, beef and stuff. And then I decided to, well, no. And then I decided to eat fish, which I mean, I like fish. I like fish. I like seafood. I like all that. I decided to eat that. A lot of places, not a lot of places, but certain places I would go to, always got to get like some type of seafood thing. Kind of like Panda Express, honey walnut shrimp. You have to get it. I mean, that thing is so good. But now, after watching this documentary, I refuse. I refuse, and not because I'm like grossed out by it, even though there is some like nasty stuff that goes on. It's not even that. It's not even like it's not just that. It's literally there's so many things about that industry that just turns me off from it. So we got to start off with like obviously, like obviously there's like abuse, if you want to call it like abuse, really. So it's like killing off other things that they're not like. For one, they kill off dolphins just because the dolphins are eating too much fish. Not even to use the dolphin for something, at least. Even still, that's crazy. But like you're killing it just because you want to, use the fish in the ocean for food, for whatever, when that's literally their food. So that in itself is crazy. The amount that they kill off, the amount of like, the stuff that you see, or at least probably a few years ago now, but the big thing, right, was plastic. That was like the biggest thing that was being pushed was plastic is ruining everything, this and that. And obviously it is a big problem. But it's not even the biggest problem, not even close to the biggest problem of it being plastic straws in particular, like straws and stuff. But apparently it's all this other sea stuff, like not ropes, what do you call it? Nets and like all that kind of stuff that's getting caught, that's catching fish or whales or turtles and all that stuff, and they can't. I know they're drowning obviously because they're stuck under the water with it. So there's that, and there's just so much like corruption. There's so much corruption. There's literally an insane amount of corruption from the people that do like the dolphin safe tuna label or something like that. That's like corrupt because they can't even verify or confirm that no dolphins, were harmed while catching this tuna. Because I mean, how can you really confirm that? Obviously, I feel like even without this, just thinking about it, how can they really confirm it in general, no matter what, without even this documentary? But even the guy that was on there, that I think, like, I don't know if he's the head of this label thing or just works there, or I don't know, but he himself said that you can't confirm it. So I mean, that in itself, you already know they're killing a bunch of dolphins, they're killing a bunch of things, and yeah, there's so much I kind of forget now of everything. But oh yeah, and then also the farming the fish, right? People always say, well, if you farm the fish, it's much better because you're not destroying the ocean. You're just like secluded into like this area that's meant for doing this, right? But it's really not, because it's disgusting. And yeah, I mean, I kind of forget like all the exact reasons, but the main thing that I seen was it was nasty. That like them doing that was disgusting. Um, but yeah, there's that. There's also the fact that we're just destroying the ocean. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And it's just being like overly, we're over, we're just pretty much overdoing it. We're overdoing it. We're eating way too much. And the reason why I stopped being vegan, well, not necessarily the reason why I stopped being vegan, but one of the things that I realized and I came to a conclusion was I don't think the world has to be vegan, for things to be better, like global warming and saving the oceans and all this stuff. Like, I don't necessarily believe in that. I don't necessarily believe that you can't eat animals, or animals aren't here for us to eat. We should only be eating fruit and vegetables and stuff. Like, I don't necessarily believe in that. The stuff I do believe in, though, is like I don't think we should be testing stuff on animals, and like that's just straight torture. Like the makeup and the whatever else, probably the medicine and all that stuff. Like, I don't know how you would uh get around that, because I mean, obviously you don't want to test on humans and stuff, but I don't know, that stuff I am against. But I do think you can eat them. I just feel like the best way to do it is in moderation. Like, we don't need to be eating animals every single day, or some people want to eat fish every day, or some people want to eat fish Monday, Tuesday a cow, Wednesday the pig, Thursday chicken. Like, but not just that, but then we're also eating eggs on top of that, and drinking milk, and it's like it's just so much. So I feel like if we just cut it down and did it in moderation, it wouldn't be as bad. But when it comes to the fish industry in general, that really needs to be uh, looked at, because it's pretty crazy. And a lot of it is, a lot of places, either the laws aren't put in place or they work around the laws. And yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, if you guys haven't seen that documentary, it's on Netflix. You have to check it out. I'm telling you, because if you guys do eat fish, like seafood in general, you guys might, maybe this thing will persuade you not to do it, or even just eat less. Because like I said, if you don't really care about, um, I don't know, if you don't really care that dolphins have to die in the process of this, or turtles or anything like that, but you do care like about the ocean not being completely dead, then you can just eat less, obviously. But yeah, but like I said, for me, I decided just to cut it out because I don't need it. Like, I just don't need it. I mean, I don't really need anything. Like, I could probably still cut out, even though I love chicken. I love chicken, but I don't feel like there's any foods that I like absolutely need except for chips. So yeah, I could probably cut that out. But yeah, like I said, go check that documentary out. All right. Also, we have to talk about Kim Kardashian becoming a Billy Goat, because that's insane. Obviously, if you just look at, like, it was insane, regardless. That family in general, like, really built an empire, whether you're a fan of them or you think they're trash. That's really like irrelevant. But the fact is, Kim Kardashian being a billionaire is insane. That's really insane when you think about it, because uh, just look at it from the very beginning. Like, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Kardashian show, but if you just watch like season one, like before they moved into like their really, really nice houses, obviously it was still a nice house, but just like the first house, And just the whole story. Obviously, Kim Kardashian, she was always around celebrities and stuff. Paris Hilton, like she was always around celebrities, but obviously she really blew up after like a sex tape and all that. So if you just go from that, I don't think anybody would have ever predicted that she would become a billionaire. I'm pretty sure Kylie is a billionaire. I think she was a billionaire, and then they kind of recalled that, but she's probably a billionaire again by now. So you got those two, and then obviously like all they're all super successful, all of them. And the mom, being like the manager and stuff. I mean, she might be like the actual one that's genius level, but yeah, that's just pretty crazy though. So let's actually look at how this billion dollar empire formed. So let me see here. And this is according to Forbes, and a lot of people, a lot of people have been saying Kanye West was like, a billionaire, or I mean, obviously he's a billionaire, but like 6 point something, all like something crazy. And Forbes has been, debunking that. So the fact that Forbes is actually saying Kim is a billionaire now, it's pretty credible. So let's see what we got. So KKW Beauty, which is obviously Kim Kardashian West Beauty, and loungewear company Skims as catalyst for her billionaire status, in addition to extra cash from her reality series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The 40-year-old started the beauty in 2017 and currently owns 72%. Yeah, I think she sold it to the same people that bought Kylie's, like a portion of it. Let me see. Yeah, additionally, she sold a 20% stake of that company last year to Cody, which amounted to 200 million in cash. She sold 20% for 200 million. That's insane. That's only 20%. Imagine if she sold the whole thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Cody is the same company that bought a piece of Kylie's. That was like the whole thing that made Kylie the billionaire all of a sudden. Anyways, so Skim saw a boom in sales amid the pandemic, and or as consumers gravitated towards comfier at-home clothing options. Kardashian owns a majority stake, and while the financials of the company have not been disclosed, New York Times reported on Friday that the company raised 154 million at a valuation of 1.6 billion, all but affirming Kardashian's 10-figure status. So yeah, and what else we got here? So the rest of the star's wealth sits in investments. Yeah, I think Kanye West actually gifted Kim Kardashian like a bunch of stocks in a lot of like the top um companies and stuff. So I think that's probably the investment part. Real estate, obviously, and then cash. Although the long running series will come to an end, the family recently signed a multi-year deal with Hulu. Um, Obviously, Disney owns that, which should continue to provide a steady supplemental stream of income. Uh, I'm assuming that's exclusive rights for the show. I don't think there's any like new shows coming up. But that's not all Kardashian look forward to. So patents for a skincare line titled Skin by Kim, which SKKN, obviously KK for Kim Kardashian. The filings include trademarking for skincare, hair care, nail care, and spa categories, plus skin and hair tools, as well as fragrances, vitamins, supplements, and home products. So it looks like she's launching another thing. Kardashian sister Kylie Jenner launched skincare line Kylie Skin in 2019, capitalizing off her success of her own makeup brand Kylie Cosmetics. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy because Kylie was like the first one to do this as far as like the beauty side of things, I guess, that really blew up. And now Kim is like doing the exact same thing, and hers is blowing up. I don't know if it's as big, but it's definitely blowing up to making her tons of money. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty crazy though. A billionaire, Kim Kardashian, a billionaire. See, and that's the thing about, obviously Kanye West and Kim are divorcing and stuff, but that is a crazy power couple, or it was a crazy power couple when you think about it, because Kanye West, he's raking up billions and billions out of like, I don't know how, like at an insanely fast rate, I feel like. And now Kim's a billionaire. Like that's a lot of money, because obviously if you want to talk about power couples, especially like hip hop, obviously Kim's not hip hop, but Kanye was or is. So the only thing we really had before that is like Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're both up there. Obviously, Jay Z's a billionaire, so yeah, this was like the only other one, and now not there. So crazy, but obviously, you know, the relationship doesn't work, doesn't work. All right. Speaking of Kanye West documentary coming out, and if you know me, you know I'm there for it. I'm there for it. I can't wait for this. Apparently, Netflix got the rights to it for only $30 million, which I find to be insane. I'm so surprised. Other places, Disney, or I mean, maybe not. I mean, yeah, for Hulu, I guess, but like Disney, Apple, like you need to land this. You have to land this for $30 million, and this is unseen footage from his whole career, spanning over 20 years. So that's why I feel like it's crazy. If this was a documentary, kind of like Billie Eilish just had one on Apple where it was literally just like an album length worth of a documentary, like I don't know, maybe a year or two span or something like that, then it's not that crazy. But this is documenting the career. Now, obviously, he's had a very long career, so it's probably not going to show every single thing. I mean, it might. I don't know. I don't know if this is a documentary or like a docu series, but let's see if we can figure that out here on this post. So Billboard, which first reported the news, cites sources putting the price tag in Netflix at $30 million. So a person familiar with the matter tells Variety that, oh, they said it's actually not an accurate figure. So I guess the 30 million may not be accurate. I'm assuming it's more. Now watch it be less, but there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh, it's a series. The series is said to include never before seen footage of West and will cover his career in music and fashion, his failed 2020 presidential bid, and the death of his mother. So from the death of his mother and the presidential bid is already a long enough span. It's already long enough to me to be worth much more. And the fact that there's gonna be more than that is crazy. And like I said, never before seen footage. Come on, I can't wait for this. I hope this comes out this year. But I don't know if it will. So the multi-part docu-series, which does not yet have a title, hails from music video producing duo Clarence Cootie Simmons and Chike Oza, better known as Cootie and Cheek or Chike, who directed and produced West's 2004 music video Jesus Walks version 3 and Through the Wire. So these guys go back all the way to his first album, The College Dropout. So they were there from the beginning. The pair have also produced and directed the 2012 ESPN 30 for 30 documentary Benji about Benjamin Wilson, music videos for Lupe Fiasco, Erykah Badu, and others, and the 2019 documentary on former professional basketball player Stephon Marbury, so a kid from Coney Island. So yeah, I can't wait for this. Netflix project is expected to release this year. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, because yeah. And if you guys don't know, you probably don't, because we don't really talk about music too much on this, but Kanye West is my favorite hip hop artist, pretty much artist in general. It's pretty much tough though, because John Mayer is right there as well. So it's yeah, I don't know. He's up there though. He's definitely like top 3. So it says last month West won his first gospel Grammy and his 22nd career Grammy for his Jesus King album. Yeah, that's actually irrelevant though. But yeah, Kanye West documentary. I don't think there's a name for it. It doesn't look like there's a name for it yet, but I'm excited. This year too, I can't wait for it. Absolutely cannot wait. Um, yeah, comment down below. What do you guys think about Kanye West? Obviously, he's a polarizing figure. You can love him, you can hate him. He obviously is very controversial with some of his stuff. But more so on like just the music side or just the artist side in general, even if it's fashion. Like, how do you feel about him in that sense? Because I don't really like his political views or his this or that. Like, I don't really care. I'm more so. That's the thing. See, that's the thing we do with celebrities all the time. Why do we care about what celebrities like, their political views or their religion, or like, who cares? We never like them because of that. We like them because they're in front of our faces and they put out stuff that we enjoy. So like, for instance, we talk about DMX. Who cares what DMX was, does on a regular, this or that? Like, We only know DMX because he put out great music. So enjoy the music. Kim Kardashian, who cares if like I don't like if she put out a sex tape and I don't know, you think it's like the wrong thing to do. The thing about it though, you still watch the show or you still pay attention. So clearly, like she's entertaining or her family's entertaining, or like whatever it is. So I don't know. Kanye West, same thing. Like who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? You liked him for his music, his fashion, his shoes, Yeezys, all that stuff. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times we roast and do all these things with celebrities when it really just doesn't make sense because they just happen to be in the spotlight. I mean, if you've never been in the spotlight, which obviously I'm not saying I can relate because I've never been in the spotlight like that, but if you've never been in the spotlight, I feel like you really wouldn't know. You're just judged all the time. And it's something that's like normal people don't go through that. So why go so hard on celebrities? But either way, let's see what else we got. Oh, the weekend NFTs. We talked about NFTs before. The weekend though, he put out his and look what he made. 2.29 million in sales. So this is actually really cool for the fact that obviously artists don't make that much money on music anymore. I mean, obviously the weekend does. If you're someone that's that big, yes, you still make a lot of money. But this is cool for artists that aren't pop stars, that aren't on the highest level of artists. So yeah, I mean the fact that, like I said, 2.29, but it's not just on one thing. He put out a song and he put out like other things as well. So it looks like a token featuring a full song sold for $490,000. Yeah, that's insane. I actually heard the song, wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I mean, if you have the money, why not? Well, I guess why not own a one of one? Um, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. So I thought there. Let me see. So it included. So the drop included. Oh, yeah, right here. I don't know. The drop included three open editions, two silent auctions, and two raffles. The cheapest priced or piece is priced at $100, while others are sold to the highest bidders. The open editions, which featured excerpts of the weekend's unreleased track, raised 1.4 million in a 15-minute sale window. So, animated video accompanied by a full song bidding ran for 24 hours and closed at 490,000. That's the one we just said. Where's the other ones? I don't understand. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, there was other stuff though. I think Calvin Harris actually bought something as well from this. Oh yeah, NFT marketplace recently sold by no, it's by Calvin Harris. Yeah, I don't know, but that's crazy. This is actually, but like I said, this is actually really good for artists that don't make that much money on the music side of things when it comes to streaming and stuff because you have to get it an insane amount of streams to make good money. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of NFTs. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't ever care to really own anything that's just digital. I don't want to own. I'm not going to pay so a lot of money to own something that's digital that everybody in the whole world has, except they don't have like the rights to it, or what I mean. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I can have that song on my phone. This guy paid $490,000 for it. I paid nothing. That kind of stuff, I just can't. I can't do that. But it is cool though if you want to, show it off. Obviously, that's cool. You're the only one that actually owns it. That's dope. But yeah. Anyways, though, speaking of the NFTs, as you, I don't, I'm pretty sure you guys know, but um, me and Jerry got this one for $9, which we wanted to open up this pack on the podcast. Obviously, we don't have it yet though, but yeah, he bought it, so he has like the emails and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure coming up soon in the next couple of days, I'm pretty sure they'll give him the pack or something. Um, but yeah, we got this one though. So it's a base set, series two. It's only $9. Like I said, we just wanted to try it. Maybe we'll land something cool. If we just make our money back, I think that's great. Like I said, it's only $9 anyways. But there's a chance you can make, a lot more. And then there's this one that's dropping. It's $1,000 for this pack. Uh, Obviously, we're not getting this. It'd be really cool to get it though, because you're guaranteed to get like some like really cool stuff. Doesn't mean you're gonna make your money back, but I just saw a video that Jerry sent me of this guy making like, I don't know, it was like 5 times his money. He made like 5,000, 6,000. I don't know what it was, something crazy. So yeah, there's a chance. So I don't know. We'll see in the next um what is this? Oh no, it's this. In the next few days, like I said, we should be getting it, and yeah, we'll definitely record it or something so we can put it on here so you guys can see what we got. But yeah, I again, I try to sign up for this though. I keep trying to sign up for this, and it doesn't let me. I don't know why. I have no clue. But he was able to sign up, so that's really pretty much all we need, I guess. Um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go to video games real quick. All right. So I don't know if you any of you guys are into Call of Duty. Well, call it the CDL, the Call of Duty League. But if you guys are, you guys just witnessed some crazy stuff go on. So some like not never before seen, but some crazy stuff with Optic Gaming. Well, sorry, not Optic Gaming, but Optic Chicago and the Minnesota Rocker accuracy, like 3v1 with the bomb down. You cannot, I'm telling you, you cannot lose that. I've never seen anything like that. Round 11, like literally the very end, round 11. This is over. Like this is it. This is like guaranteed win. I'm pretty sure if there was odds out there, it'd be like 99% chance that you win this, and they lost it. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. I couldn't believe it when I seen that. I refused to believe it. I felt sick when I seen that because it's those things that happens like where it's like it's not too crazy. Obviously, this is like a video game and whatever. Like it's not crazy, but it's so shocking that it literally makes you sick. Like if it was something crazy, that's how I felt. Because there's like I said, 99% chance this was in the bag. This is guaranteed. Like there's like literally, I don't have to watch it because it's guaranteed, and it wasn't guaranteed. That was insane. But enough of that because, like I said, we don't really talk about we don't really talk about video games that much, and I'm not gonna talk about something that's like just watching it because even though we do play Call of Duty, but like I said, we don't really talk about it too much. So we're gonna move on to another video game though. But this is because I'm recommending it to you guys. So I recently just got this game called It Takes Two, and the game literally takes two. You need to play with a partner, specifically a significant other, just because like that's pretty much you need that. That's what the game is about for the most part. We haven't played that much, but I mean, and when I say we, I don't mean me and Jerry. I definitely don't mean me and Jerry. Uh, but actually, me and Nicole. If you want to know who Nicole is, this is a plug right here. Shameless plug. Go down below into the link, and you'll find a link to the vlog channel, film channel. She's on there. But anyways, so we've played this game a little bit, and it's actually pretty fun. It's actually really fun. The thing about it too is like you really have to work together in this game to where if the person you're playing with, like your partner, is messing up, you can't even progress any further because you need them to finish, like do what they need to do with the tools they have, or like whatever it is, the spot that they're at. They have to do what their thing, their objective is for you to continue and do your objective or this or that. So it really you have to work together, and yeah, I just think it's super fun. And apparently, this is by the same people that made A Way Out. I think it's called. Let's actually look that up. So let me go here real quick. Let's see. Need to move this thing because it's in the way. All right. Right here. It Takes Two. Metacritic gave it a 90. Look at this. 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 9.5 out of 10, 9.25 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. Like this is insane. So we didn't play that much. Like I said, we played, I feel like 2 stages. Like there's like a tutorial stage and there's like this one part and then there's the other part where there's like a vacuum. This probably sounds weird, but I'm telling you, it's really cool. So basically, it starts off as these two people. Well, they're married. So this couple that's getting a divorce and they have a kid, and the kid is sad about it, crying, and she wishes that they pretty much don't divorce. I think, or something like that. And we end up, or you end up becoming the dolls, like her two dolls. One's a guy, one's a girl, and it's her parents that are inside the dolls, and you have to work together to like fix your relationship. And yeah, but either way though, it's a really cool game. It's fun, like super fun, and I'm actually gonna play it after this, probably like after this podcast, after this episode. But yeah, oh yeah. So I guess there is online. So friends join online, or wait, friends join online co-op for free. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think you can play with online, or you can just play, you know, local. But yeah, not much to say about this. I just wanted to bring it up because it was a fun game, and I think a lot of people would actually enjoy this game. And I said, obviously you should be playing. Not you should be, but you. I think the best way to play is with your significant other, but um, you don't have to. I mean, Nicole said it in one of our videos that's not out yet, I don't think. But even if it was like a friend or whatever, it really doesn't matter, or a sibling and stuff. Like, just play it. I'm telling you. If you guys are into this kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure anybody would enjoy it because, like I said, pretty unique and stuff. But either way, we're moving on. We're moving on from video games, and we're going to T-Mobile. So, as you guys know, if you're not new here, if you guys would know, Jerry switched over to T-Mobile not that long ago. Been telling him to do it. Well, I mostly just been raving about it, about why like T-Mobile's this and that and whatever. And he needed to switch over anyways because his I think his bill was super high, so he wanted to switch. Ended up going to T-Mobile. But anyways, that's just letting you guys know we're both on T-Mobile. But T-Mobile, if you guys know about T-Mobile, they do a lot of uncarrier things. Once in a while, they do this like event type. It's not really an event. I mean, it kind of is, where they do like this big change or this big thing that they're doing, right? So and they call themselves the uncarrier, not just the carrier, because obviously they're a carrier. Verizon's a carrier, AT&T the carrier, but they call themselves the uncarrier because they're doing stuff, I guess, that's like the opposite of what everyone else is doing. So, anyways, this one that they just recently did is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what they did. So, let's just see what they did. Um, the home internet is now widely available. So obviously with 5G, a lot of places, or not a lot of places, AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile are trying to put out their own version of home internet so people can just use the 5G, the next era of high speed internet and stuff. So now they expanded it to, because I think it was a pilot program. Um, yeah, actually, it probably says here. Yeah, it started as a pilot, graduated from the pilot stage to real offering. So it's only $60 a month. It's actually 65 if you don't do the auto pay. Yes, with auto pay. The carrier says users can expect average download speeds of 100 megabytes for most new customers. Data is unlimited. There are no caps, which is huge. And your speeds will no caps where your speed will be slowed. At T-Mobile touts that taxes are already included, with no additional fees for equipment such as 4G, 5G modem that doubles as a router. So that's the biggest thing, because a lot of places say it'll be $60 a month, but then you have to pay for a fee, a service fee, or like the service fee, the equipment fee, where now it's like an extra $20 all of a sudden. So now it's really $80 a month. It's not 60. That's what you advertise, but it's really not. This is really going to be 60. So that's what's cool. And then the average speeds of 100 is interesting because of the fact that this is available in a lot of places. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but T-Mobile has the most coverage right now in the United States with 5G. So if you live in some trash area that has like hardly any service normally, or you have like one internet provider that actually works there, it might not be as quick. And I feel like that's where the average drops here, because I recently, well, I haven't got it yet, but we recently just tried to get it, or we got it, but we don't have the modem and all that yet. So, or the router. Um, but apparently the lady said we should get 1 gig speed based on our area. And I don't believe it. I don't think we're getting 1 gig because there's legit no way, I feel like. But if we do, that'd be crazy. For $60 right now, it's like 150, I think what we're paying, and we get like just under 300 megabytes. Come on, that is whack. That is whack right there. But so yeah, it's available. It looks like they want to do oh yeah, and also you get $10 discount on YouTube TV. That's actually crazy because they shut down their own T Vision that they were working on. They partnered with Google for the YouTube TV or Philo, whatever it's called. You get $10 discount on that. I won't be doing that personally. I don't really watch TV, like channels and stuff. I'm more of a a streamer with like Netflix or Apple or Hulu, HBO. Don't really watch TV channels, but yeah. So the service brings service to 30 million eligible households across 48 contiguous states plus Hawaii. So there's only 30 million of eligible, which is obviously an insane amount, but that's going to take a while to fill up. So it looks like at the end of 2020, they had 100,000 subscribers with the pilot program. And the company hopes to have 500,000 home internet subscribers by the end of this year, with 7 to 8 million customers by 2025. So, yeah. So Comcast finished 2020 with 33.1 million customers. Oh, that's actually kind of low, I feel like, just because Comcast has been doing it. But so I guess 7, 8 million by 2025 is not that bad. Let's see what we got though. Oh yeah, see, out of the 30 million that are households that are eligible, 10 million are in rural. That's the most. That word right there is the worst word in English. The worst. And the more you say it, the dumber you sound. So I'm not going to say it again. You guys will not hear me say that word again. But this word right here, America. 10 million homes available. Adding that it plans to continue to expand access. So, yeah, I mean, they're saying it's 30 million eligible households. They're looking to only get 7 to 8 million by 2025. So anybody can sign up, really, it seems like. While the carrier's 5G network reaches 287 million people today, not everyone will be able to get the home internet service. And that's probably because they want to keep a certain standard, obviously, because it just because it's 5G, I've talked about this before on here, but if you guys haven't seen, I don't know. Just because you have 5G, like say on your phone, it says 5G, that doesn't mean the speed's going to be good. And that doesn't mean the speed's going to even be better than your 4G. Your 4G still could be better because the low band 5G, it's really just a coverage thing. It's not a speed thing. You want the high band and the perfect mix, the mid band. But yeah, so anyways, though, that's really cool, though, the home internet. Like I said, we got it here. Gonna try it. Hopefully, I really hope we at least get what we get now, like the 275 or something like that we have, at least in the 200s. And if we get anything up over that, that's insane because, like I said, we pay what I say, like 150 or something like that. This is only $60. That'd be crazy. But that's not all they did. So, a boost to unlimited data for those on older shared plans for T-Mobile or Sprint. Um, Yeah, so let's just check that out. Beyond the home internet push, T-Mobile also revealed that starting April 18th, it will be automatically upgrading existing users with either T-Mobile or Sprint shared data plans to unlimited. So if you have a plan that it's like an old plan, I guess, that shares your data, like I don't know, the whole family gets like just say I don't know 10 gigs or something like that, you'll be upgraded from that to unlimited, so you don't got to worry about you know someone in your family using too many or too much data while you know what I mean. But anyways, so it says that it won't change the monthly price with the switch, so you'll keep your price that you got, I guess, like whatever you're paying now. With the switch, just removing the worry of how much. Yeah, exactly. Just removing the worry of how much speed data you will use before speed slow down. Yeah, and as you see, if you probably hear me, I'm saying data and data. There's a couple words I say like both ways depending on how it's used, which is kind of weird. But anyways, called the Great Unlimited Trade Up. In essence, the carrier is moving those on these limited data plans to its Magenta Essentials offering without raising the price for their monthly service. So that's, I mean, that's cool. Like I said, if anytime you get upgraded to anything and it's free, I mean, that's cool. Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, the carrier says that those switching from a tiered data plan on Verizon or AT&T will be able to switch to T-Mobile and get this deal at a rate that is the same or better than what they're paying for. So again, T-Mobile has been the fastest growing carrier, out of the big carriers. They end up passing AT&T, I think last year. They're still pretty far behind, I think, from Verizon, but it's getting smaller and smaller. But this is another big one for growth right here. If you guys are on Verizon or AT&T, you'll be able to switch to T-Mobile and get this deal. If you guys, again, if you guys are on those plans on AT&T or Verizon where you're sharing the data and stuff and things get slowed down or whatever it is, you can switch over from Verizon or AT&T to T-Mobile and pay what you're paying. Like they won't make you pay more or better. So you might even be able to pay less, um, and get unlimited. So, and you'll be on the best network for 5G. And again, this might sound like an ad or something, but I'm really just reading this and yeah, and like I said, the data is out there. Like you don't need to listen to me. If you want to look up the 5G stuff on your own, you can. It's out there. Because I'm not, even though I love T-Mobile and I love what they're doing, I'm not like blind to the stuff. Like Verizon ran the 4G era for sure. Like Verizon was the best. They just were super expensive and I feel like didn't care about their customers that much. But neither here nor there. So while the data is unlimited on 4G LTE or 5G, T-Mobile notes that it might slow speeds in busy areas during congestion if used over 50 gigabytes in a month. So this is what they're doing with their regular plans, but they just came out with the one plan. I forget what it's called now, but to where you won't get slowed down. It's literally unlimited. Um, oh wait, I think both plans are unlimited now. This is the essentials. This is the cheapest plan. So that's actually really, really good. Oh yeah, a new push to get people on 5G phones. So if you guys didn't know, also, if you guys are on a phone, no matter what phone you got, it just has to work. You can have an old flip phone, you can have a classic Sidekick or whatever it is. You can trade that in and get a free 5G phone. Now, the issue with that, well, I mean, if you're on a flip phone, it doesn't matter. But if you're like an iPhone user, the issue with that is it's this right here, Samsung Galaxy A32 5G, which is not the the Samsung phone you want if you were to get a Samsung phone, but it's a 5G phone. But iPhones aren't left out here. You can trade in your iPhone if it's in obviously good condition and stuff and get the new iPhone 12. I think you have to have the 11 to get the 12, but I think if you have like a 10 or X or whatever or anything less, you still get like a crazy discount or something. Uh, but yeah, free phones for everybody. That's a T-Mobile customer, so that's insane to me actually. And they're also adding new jobs and new stores. It says it plans to add 7,500 new jobs over the next 2 years, um, in small towns across America. I'm not going to go too much about that. And also, they're doing some 25. It's not on here, but yeah, it's not on here. But they're doing something about $25,000 as well to like fix up small towns or like do add parks or I don't do something like that. But yeah, it's not on here. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. And I'm telling you now, which I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again for anyone that's new. I'm telling you now. So you guys, so this is documented. T-Mobile will be the biggest cell phone care or service or whatever like company. Like they will be bigger than Verizon because of their approach. And this is honestly, if you guys are into business or looking to start a business or anything like that, I would advise you to obviously there's a bunch of companies you can look the history on, but T-Mobile's approach with this because they were an underdog. Obviously, T-Mobile was garbage, literally trash years ago. Um, so they started literally from the bottom and came up. That's very much different than literally starting from nothing and coming up, because you start from nothing, it's just a clean slate. They started and was garbage, and they fell way behind Verizon, AT&T, and T, and stuff. So the fact that they had to fight their way through that is crazy. So yeah, if you look at the history of the once they made this tweak or this change into their approach, you can see it. It's clear as day, and it's an insane rapid pace that they've been growing. But they're not the only ones. I mean, like I said, there's a million companies you can look at. Amazon, obviously, Apple, obviously, but I thought this one was cool because Apple was always a big name, you know, like for the most part, it was always a big name. Amazon, once it became a thing, it was always a big name. But T-Mobile was a big name, but they were trash. You know what I mean? So that's why it's more interesting with them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it though. I don't think I got much left to say. Not many topics left. I don't even know how long this is. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this is. It doesn't even say on here. Yeah, it doesn't say. But yeah, that's gonna be the show though. That's gonna be the show for this week. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't even drink that much coffee on this one. I was talking the whole time. Normally when Jerry's here, how it's I had, I can sit back a little bit, drink, but this time I was just rapid fire talking. Um, hmm. Yeah, that's about it. So if you enjoyed the episode, obviously the that liking, commenting, subscribing, all that obviously really helps us grow. We really appreciate that. And yeah, if you want to see more content from us, well, from me specifically, you can go down below in the links, or you can go down below in the description. There's links to a vlog channel, and a film channel. The vlog channel, just vlogs, a lot of food stuff on there, but there's also just random vlogs sometimes. And the film channel, we review movies, TV shows, react to trailers. Yeah, that's about it. And so there's those, and then also you don't forget to check out Jerry's stuff. Yeah, there's a link down below to his channel. Uh, what's the channel? Top Three Entertainment is the channel, but the biggest thing on there. Well, I wouldn't say the biggest thing, but he started off with the Why Not Me podcast. It's another podcast, which that one's pretty cool. That's his first podcast where he interviews, or not, well, I guess interviews, but also just it's just a conversation about their career, how they started, what they do, and then sometimes it just spirals into other stuff, like just random stuff that's just entertaining. And so there's that. He also does top three tech, which pretty self-explanatory. It's technology, a lot of computer stuff, graphics cards, and stuff like that. So you can check that out. That's actually doing really good for him right now. Like a lot of people are watching it and stuff. So the views are up on that. And then he does gaming, top three gaming. I'm featured on that sometimes. Well, most of the time I'm featured on that as far as when he streams live. But he also puts out like highlight clips once a month, which sometimes I featured in those as well. So you can check that out. And what else does he do? He does the podcast top three no podcast top three tech, uh top three gaming. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah. And yeah, and then there's also he does, well, it's really just one vlog. One random vlog in there. Two random vlogs actually. One's like an update, and the other one's like him moving from California to Washington. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to check that out, you can. Follow us on the socials. All that stuff will be down below. But yeah, that's gonna be the show. Catch you guys next week. Later.